Morning, everyone, and happy Monday morning. Here we are. Yay, exciting. How can it be the 22nd of September? Crazy,
It's
right?
nearly Christmas. The tree's nearly up.
Crazy, crazy. The countdown begins. Well, as we know, it's less than 100 days now. I'm not going to say that every day because it'd be quite a chore unless you're Mel and me because we absolutely love Christmas.
Love it.
Let's get going. So thank you all, first and foremost, for not hitting that snooze this morning. You've jumped out of bed, hopefully, and ready to embrace your morning practice with us. So well done. So a few housekeeping. As you know, we record for those that miss it. Again, feel free if you do have to miss this one, we will post them in our school community. So always feel free to pop in there. And we also post them on our YouTube channel. So again, feel free to check out YouTube. Also, we have our chat functionality as a reminder. So when we do any exercises, then again, feel free to put some great stuff or anything that you're feeling in the chat. Again, it's all about us connecting and having open dialogue with each other. So that's first and foremost. And then, as you know, we start with some meditation. So I shall be sharing that in a second. But today, really wanted to really take the moment to talk about gratitude. As you know, yesterday, I think some of you would have seen that I shared that yesterday was World Gratitude Day. And I posted in various forums about gratitude. And it's amazing, even just within the school community, how many people didn't actually pause or never think about gratitude. Obviously, we're one step ahead because we're already in that gratitude mindset and practice gratitude. But again, it's just a reminder the importance of gratitude. So our meditation today is based on that theme. So this is our opportunity, June, for a few minutes just to really feel grounded and hopefully enjoy the meditation without all the other noise and distractions that we have in our lives. Huh? So with that, actually, before I do, anything you'd like to share, Mel, before I...
No, that sounds fabulous. Just relax, enjoy, be you, and find you again. Don't feel self-conscious. It's a safe zone, safe place here with amazing women.
You? Thumbs up if you can hear this. It starts. Can hear birds, but I'm not sure if it's actual real birds or birds from the meditation. Let me just refresh. Computer's saying no right now.
The joys of tech.
Let's begin with your breath and a feeling of thanks. Breathe in slowly. Exhale fully. Sit in stillness and try to bring to mind one thing you're grateful for. Let the feeling of gratitude expand with every breath. Hold the feeling gently. Affirming in your heart, I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for who I am becoming. I receive this day with appreciation. Let each affirmation fill your chest just like your breath does. And picture a warm, golden light in your heart. With each breath it grows, getting bigger and brighter and warmer. Let it move through your body. Gratitude in motion. Now inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Let your body move with grace. Again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Continue this movement with your breath. Inhaling to a stretch overhead. And exhaling, releasing the arms down. Moving with a smile. After one more round, let the arms rest by your side. You can sway gently if your body still wants to move. Let your body say thank you. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough. Let this reading be the foundation of your day. And take out something to write with and list 3 things you're grateful for. Big or small. Let your heart reflect on them now. This feeling of gratitude is yours to carry in your heart for the rest of the day. So enjoy it.
Fabulous. Hope you all enjoyed that. Isn't it nice to embrace a meditation again together? Fabulous. So again, the power of gratitude, and I really liked that one. Let's be grateful for what we actually have. We're always looking for more. What's the next thing? Whether it's a big shiny object or even something small. But actually, it's just practicing that gratitude for what we have here and now. I popped in the chat. I'm grateful for my health. Again, I've been blessed over the summer with good health. So I'm always very thankful for that. I'm grateful for my body. Our bodies have to work hard. So I'm very grateful for that, and my soul and my energy and mine. Again, feel free if you'd like to share. But as she said, please make sure you journal. That's something we try and do June as well, is we journal daily. So if you can get a journal or bring the journal to this practice, or even if it's post-it notes, whatever you choose. And actually then it's a great tool that we use throughout the practice. One other thing, and I know some of you ladies have heard me say it before, but I will remind us all. So the first thing I always do without fail before getting out of bed, obviously some of the time I do hit the snooze button, but typically not. Turn off my phone, no scrolling, most importantly, first thing in the morning. And as I'm stepping out of bed, I always give thanks. So that first step I'm putting on the carpet, I always pause and genuinely mean it. We don't want it just to become, all right, I'll say thank you now, but genuinely feel gratitude and thanks as you step onto whatever flooring you have, whether it's carpet. Again, it's just appreciating the here and now and what we have. Being able to wake up from a nice warm bed. It may be dark outside, but again, it's just giving that thanks. Right. So we also covered some journaling in there. So we won't be doing that at the end of this session. Right. I shall turn it over to Mel now.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Susie. And the power of gratitude is amazing. Let's just remind ourselves, why do we do gratitude? Because when you're feeling truly grateful for the house above my head, my children, our friends, our health, it's impossible to be stressed and anxious at the same time. So that's why we use gratitude to say, let's recenter ourselves. Let's bring ourselves back. And so remember, gratitude is also a coping tool that we can tap into at any time of the day. That if we focus on the gratitude, it's like saying, I'm back in the room when that chatter gets too high. And that's exactly where we're going to start today, because it's all about this week and the reason we're together. It's all about stepping into the best version of ourselves. And where does that start? It starts up here. It starts in our mind. Our mind is so powerful, but let's be honest, it doesn't always work in our best interest, does it? Our mind chats away, it thinks all sorts of things, and before you know it, sometimes you can get yourself in a bit of a stress or a worry. Um, and it's important to know that. So if we understand our mind and become aware of it, that's when we start getting in control of it. So let's learn why we act and think the way we do. Now, the best way I found to describe this, and when I first came across this, it was like a light bulb moment. And for you ladies that have been here before, it will really resonate with you because it's something we've covered a lot. Now, most of our brain or our thoughts that we think about, it hasn't changed in millennia. If we were cave women in a cave, that part of our brain hasn't changed. You know that fight or flight feeling? When years ago when we were we were worried about where our next meal was coming. Where's that saber-toothed tiger? It's going to chase us and hunt us down, and we're going to be scared. So that is still live inside of us. And that chatter in our head, the worries, the anxiety, that a lot of the time is in the steering seat, the steering wheel, and it's driving how we're thinking and feeling. And knowing that is part of a key to really getting in control of your thoughts and our mind and steering it in the right way. And what I'm going to explain is that thought and that chatter in our head, that's not really us. And let's explain why. So we've effectively got three parts of our brain, and I'm going to keep this really simple. I'm not going to go into complicated scientific talk. So we've got three parts of our brain. One is the human side. So if you think that when we're feeling really rational, we're logical, we're analytical, we're calm, and we'll make an informed decision. That is our human side. Now, that's almost what you'd say, well, that's you. That's you. That's the real you. Then we've got a side of us that's called the computer. Now, everything we've learned in life, from when we were little, when we grew up with our parents, when we went to school, all of our belief systems. Now, where does our belief systems come from? It comes from sayings that our teachers said to us, our friends, our family, but also our experiences. When we went through relationships, when we had hard times, when we had trauma, when a friend really hurt us, when we tried to do something and it didn't work, when we got hurt. So experiences in life, they store in the computer and they become our belief systems. And often it's totally unconscious. So do you remember sayings that maybe your parents might have said to you? Things like, Money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you can tell people like that. You know, people with money, they're what their problem is. You know, old people like that are like this. It's just a small example. You know, those sort of sayings that people say, or you grew up with, or when you tried something and it didn't work, or when you go in a circle. Now, that's our unconscious belief systems. And that stores in the computer. So we've got the human, which is the logical and rational. We've got the computer, which is our storage, like a big old filing cabinet in our brain. And then we've got the chimp. Now, the chimp is the one we say often doesn't work in our favor. That's the fight or the flight. This is the saber-toothed tiger. Now, we haven't got tigers chasing us anymore, but what have we got, ladies? We've got social media. We've got the media on the news. We've got just life happening to us. We've got worries, we've got monies, we've got stresses, we've got relationships. But our chimp is there, fight or flight. And the wall is often there. And the chimp accesses our computer. So, if, for example, the computer holds a belief system, and I'll share one with you. Um, my ex, I don't always get on very well with, and sometimes the belief system will sit there that men can't be trusted. Men always let you down. Now that may not be one that relates to you. It may be about jobs or about people or about a thing. That won't work because so the chimp will is fight or flight and it will access the computer for anything it needs to say, do I need to fight it? Do I need to defend myself from it? Or do I need to run away? And it's also the part that does instant gratification as well. So um, I'm terrible for marketplace. Anyone that knows me, I buy random stuff. And sometimes that chimp is in control. Oh, I didn't know I wanted that, but I need it, I need it. That's just a share from me. Now that chimp comes in all forms, but being aware of what part of your brain is in operation at what time, that's where it can help you. And that's part of getting in control of our mind because this stuff happens without us even thinking about it, doesn't it? It's this chatter in our voice, whether we're making a cup of tea, whether we're getting dressed in the morning. And the chimp can show in many different ways. It could be snapping at the children. I've told you 5 times to put on your shoes. Why aren't you listening? You know, it could be procrastinating. Procrastinating is often fear, and we don't realize it. And we'll procrastinate and we'll find all the reasons because our chimp is actually a bit scared. There's something in there and it's trying to keep us safe. It could be eating the chocolate and the wine instead of getting on the exercise bike like Leslie is this morning. It shows itself in so many ways. But our aim is don't let the chimp run the show. And the key for that, ladies, is awareness. Once we know it, we can spot it. And just know that you are not your thoughts. Now, there's a few things we can do in keeping an eye out for the chimp, because it's not always easy who's thinking or acting or doing. Pause and breathe. So when we pause and breathe, it slows the emotional surge, whether it's fight or flight or message at woman, can I have that random thing on Marketplace? Pause and breathe. So this model links into something called the chimp paradox by a wonderful professor called Dr. Steve Peters. He's amazing, by the way, if you'd like a book. We'd cover it one time. He's super. But also to use another thought leader strategy. I'm sure you've all heard of Mel Robbins, and she has a wonderful 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, again, that's about slowing things down so you can act in intention if you want to be impulsive. Or if you want to get out in the bed in the morning, what you do, the aim is to act before the chimp kicks in. You're going to keep the human there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out of bed. I'm out of bed. I'm up. I'm on it. and your human kicks in before that chimp. So you are not your thoughts, and you can choose your response. And we're going to explain more about this as we go on in the week. But that's your thoughts of the days, ladies. Watch out for that chimp today. Thank you, Susie.
Amazing. Thank you. And a great reminder for us all, Mel. So thank you. I'm sure you'll be putting a post up in school so we can think about that because that was quite a lot of information. So I think that would be good especially for our newbie June, to have time to digest some of that amazing content. So this is the fun bit. This is where we get up and move and dance. So let's do this, ladies. Let's get some energy into our bodies as we start this Monday morning.
And we're changing our state, ladies. That's why we dance. So we're going to change our state now.
It's Mr. Worldwide
Sorry, Mel.
with the one and only Dolly Parton. And this is dedicated to all my powerful women working 9 to 5, 2, 3 jobs just to survive. All my powerful women, no man at home, raising all the kids alone. All my powerful women, y'all deserve a throne. Keep your head up and stay strong. All my powerful women, no matter what, never give up. I remember working hard with my mom. You name it, she did it. You name it, she sold it. You name it, she cleaned it. You name it, she owed it. She had to provide. We had to survive, so you name it, she stole it. Our whole life was layaway. Pay, but the bills never went away. Put your hands to the sky. This goes out to the women working hard 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by.
Get it, girl.
It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
For service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. I want to move ahead. The boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes the man is out to get me. Ooh, here's to your mama and here's to mine.
Thank you, Dolly. Dolly.
Mama worked hard her entire life. She had 12 kids at 35. Working 24/7, 365. Working 5 to 9 and 9 to 5. They let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder. You got dreams he'll never take away.
Never take away.
You're all in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. Tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Living, barely getting by. It's all time and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. For service and devotion. Think that I would deserve a fair promotion. I want that move ahead. The boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Here's to Jane and Lily and the girls that fight for equal pay, equal rights. Now some of us are pit bulls too. We appreciate the things you do. Thanks again for shining a light on the women that work from 9 to 5.
It's my pleasure. Dolly.
Yay! I love that tune. High energy, change our state. And yes, we are all powerful women. Let's remember that. Especially starting this new day, this Monday morning. And I just want to, I know we sort of touched on affirmations in the meditation, but there's 3 affirmations I want you to think about today. I am worthy, I am deserving, and I am capable of anything. So if you go into this day, think about those powerful affirmations and truly believe them in your heart that you are amazing and you can do anything. Put your mind to it and get rid of that inner chimp, as we know. The other thing, as a reminder, we love to do, which I didn't do at the start of at the end of the meditation, just give yourself a hug and thank yourself. We don't do that enough, do we? We don't hug ourselves. Sometimes it's nice, even if you're in stress, sometimes just give yourself a hug. The little tools, the little things that can make a difference.
And just to explain for June's benefit, everything we do here links into your central nervous system. So there's totally a reason behind it, linking the mind to the body, to the health and the wellness and happiness. So it's all got a reason why we do all of this.
Not just picking random stuff.
No. We'll
There is a
explain more as
method.
time goes on, but it's all got a great, great reason.
A reminder, we do cover the B grade, so we've covered all of the B grade, and over this course of this week, we can cover them. So you all get very familiar with the morning practice and why we do certain things when we do it. But we end always on taking action. So we did cover that again in the meditation. Just pause before you start being busy for the rest of your day. Just pause and think of 3 things that can actually help move you forward, whether it's this week or going into October. Just pause and write down 3 things, and it helps keep you accountable. And again, feel free to put them in the chat and share with us. I know some of us need that accountability, because it's all well and good writing things down. Actually, if you don't actually take any action, then we're not moving forward. So that's just a wee reminder. Again, feel free when we come back tomorrow to share, did you actually take any action, and did you actually achieve anything that you put in to achieve on this Monday morning? Anything to add, Mel? Because we are at time.
Okay, the only thing to add to link to the topic today is I'd like you to think back to the weekend and think about when your chimp may have been in control. And today, notice your chimp at least once today. It could be something you think about, something you do. Just keep an eye out for that chimp, because awareness is then where you have control. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you, Mel, and thank you all, ladies. It's lovely to see you all back on screen, and welcome June, and have a fantastic Monday, and we will do it all again tomorrow morning for day 2.
We
Yay!
can. You are awesome, ladies. We've got this. Let's go be phenomenal. We've got a whole life to live, ladies. Let's do it.
Yay! Have a great day, all.
Have a wonderful one.
Big hug.